in. And I'm not going to do presentation mode. You should be able to read that. I'm pretty sure you will. Let me hide this. All right. I just gave it a name like 5 minutes ago. I called it the traffic making monster. These are the steps that every piece of content that I write, I probably spend more time promoting it than I do actually creating the content. And by doing that, I last year in the Alexa and MOZ report, I had the number 34 website in the world for our niche, our industry, network marketing, MLM, internet marketing, things like that. My website came out to be the 34th most viewed website. And compared to all the others, I had very little content compared to some of these guys that have been doing it for, ever since the internet came out. That's when it really opened my mind to know what I'm doing is working, and all I need to do is more of it. And that's why I want to show you exactly what I'm doing. And so you can do it too. And whoever does it the most is going to have the most traffic, the most leads, the most visitors. That's how it works by default, Your skills get better as time goes. But anyway, let's take a look at this monster. First, you need to know these steps. Here's the steps to creating it. And this is what we're going to focus on tonight, is the content creation. Is really, you may think, well, that's easy, I can make content. But however, I'm going to show you some things that when you make your content, will down the road, as you're promoting it, it's going to do much more. It's hard to explain, but you're definitely going to want to know as much of this as you can. It's the very first step to massive traffic. Content creation is the first step. Duplication is step 2 in the process. We may not be able to touch on that tonight because the first step is the most important. Everything else kind of plays off of it. Then you would have, we're going to learn about the backlinking and pinging, which is very important. Promotion, that's what most people think when they think internet marketing. Oh, I got to promote something. Let me promote my links and stuff. Well, I know there's many of you watching this that have promoted links, but you don't really see a lot of money. You don't really see a lot of leads. But you're promoting, and nothing's happening. Well, that's going to change. I want to show you discovered and what I've been taught myself. Social signals, big part of it. Those are the steps. There you go. You master those 5 steps, and I'm going to go over all of them. You master those 5, you're going to be a giant in this industry. Now, tonight, what we're going to do, I want to flip back and forth to these slides, okay? Step 1, I'm going to go through step 1, and then on to step 2, and so forth. On step 1 is keyword research. Here is the beginning. So what I want to do, and hopefully somebody watching this will want to participate, and that is tonight, we're going to create something, or you can create it yourself, whatever yours is. Think of an offer you have. Think of something you would like to get a lot of leads for, and pay close attention to the webinar, take notes, and follow these steps, because I want to get in touch. I want to talk to you afterwards to see what kind of results you're getting after going through this process. So tonight I'm going to start from the very beginning. If you have a landing page, an offer, I see them a lot. If you've ever visited a traffic exchange, you know what I'm talking about. Let me head over to a traffic exchange. Here's one. This is one I use. Many people use this on IBO. It's called Leads Leap. There you go. I'm sorry. And you see all these little things here. Most of them go to traffic exchanges, for instance. Those, you don't get much pull from a traffic exchange. However, they're very, very good. To show you how to use them here in just a minute. But then this page here is just little links I've played with and tested out. So those aren't offers that you were seeing there. Those are just simple testing things, you know, testing out parts that have nothing to do with this. So you go to an offer, a landing page. If that's all you're promoting without putting content to it, it's very weak. It doesn't have much. It doesn't give the viewer any reason to opt in. That's why you see a lot of landing pages come with videos and a lot of information where you just keep scrolling and scrolling and getting all this information. It's kind of like they're trying to put the content in there, videos and all that, to really get your attention. Some landing pages I look at will say, you know, put your name and email in here and we'll show you, you know, how to generate 100 leads a day. Well, you know, it doesn't tell you how or anything. It doesn't give you any information, and it really doesn't sound believable when you're seeing it constantly, should I say. Maybe to somebody new it may, but it's not going to pull much. That's why blogging, and I know there's a lot of people out there, they don't like blogging, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a blog, but you do need the content. So that's why we're going over to, let me pull up a website here called, well, I've got it stored. Where is it? Keyword Planner. Here we go. It's in Google AdWords. How to sign in here. I've never been to it on this computer, I don't think, so it may not know my password. Yep, apparently it does. Okay, this is what you're looking at here is Google Keyword Planner. And let's say I'm going to promote a something like, I don't know, a health shake. You know, those are popular in MLM. Let's just test it out. We'll come up here to this box, search for a new keyword or phrase, and we're going to say, let's do weight loss, or no, better yet, meal replacement shake. Meal replacement shake. I want to see what people are looking for. So I'll scroll down here to get ideas. You see it down here at the bottom. I'm going to hit that. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull up all the different things that people are searching for, like how they word it, et cetera, et cetera. Now look at that. Meal replacement shake is, and keep in mind, this is just Google, Yahoo, and Bing. This is only Google. This is their results. But meal replacement shake is searched 40,500 approximately 40,500 times a month. So if Google put your website on the top of the page for meal replacement shake, and let's say you were a distributor of some company, you would think with 40,500 people who are interested in getting a meal replacement shake, you'd probably sell some shakes. You'd probably get a lot of shakes. You'd get a lot of signups, you know. That's the power of SEO. Well, it's too hard, I can't do it, but that's not true. It's very, very simple. Now, if I would have changed it to weight loss shakes, I would have got 1,200. Best meal, see, every little bit of change you do, diet shake, meal replacement without the word shake, 8,100 times. Let's just say you rank for shake diet. Who would have thought that? Shake diet. There's your keyword, shake diet, 2,400 times. Now, if it were me and I'm just starting on creating content and this I'm selling, go for something more along the lines of meal replacement diets searched 720 times. And the reason I would do that is there's less competition, meaning I don't have as much to go through. I would use that, the low search keywords in the beginning, and rank those as high as I could and get some authority. And when I build up my authority over time, I'll start bringing up, these words here and start shooting for higher keywords like meal replacement. And the end goal, of course, is to one day rank for, what was it? Meal replacement shake. That's the idea. It'd be great to rank for all of those. Protein shakes is even better. 90 and a half thousand times. That's the biggest one. But the Google Keyword Planner, that's what I'm on. Where you find your keywords, you get your ideas, and when you decide your keyword, what you're going to put into your content, and that's what you're going to try to rank for. So I hope that is explainable. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, and you wrote down Google Keyword Planner, so you know where to go, you know where to find your keywords, and you get an idea of how many people are looking. Let's just do one more, for example. IBO Toolbox. Let's see how many people actually, since we're all IBO Toolbox members, let's check it out. 1,000 times a month. Not many. IBO Marketing. Look, around 10 people a month. There's the exact number. It looks like dead 10 every month. Search IBO marketing. So IBO Toolbox. Let's try IBO Toolbox 2 words. See, sometimes just doing that, changing it. Same thing, 1,000. It's combined them. So, all right. So if you wanted to rank for IBO Toolbox, there's only 1,000 searches, and you may be able to do so. But, like I say, I would keep it under 100 for new people, and under 100 searches a month, and look for keywords that not as many people are ranking for, because if you try for that big keyword, you're going to be on page 5,000 because you have no authority. There's no reason for Google to rank you. You have no authority. You have to build that authority where people are coming to your site, reading, commenting, sharing, things like that. And over time, that'll build up authority. And I will show you how you can quickly get that moving. We'll never, ever get that working. So let's shoot over to, this is what you call WordPress. I don't know if you guys have ever seen WordPress before, but it is a blogging platform. And I do know I've seen several people on IBO Toolbox. When I click their links, they use WordPress. WordPress is the #1 blogging platform. I think like nearly, well over half the internet is on WordPress. So that tells you, they got a lot of authority. WordPress ranks much better. If I wrote material on a WordPress blog, and then let's say I use Wix, it's a free website maker. You can create a website. And I wanted to rank that page. My WordPress page will blow that Wix away. Wix will be on page 500, and the same content, same, everything's the same. But since it's WordPress, it's on page 1. And you got to think about those things. What's going to give you the better advantage? What's going to give you the most, authority? So WordPress is what most people use. However, you do have to pay for WordPress. It's not much. That's a call that you make. I'm going to use WordPress and Blogger and IBO tonight to use as examples. so you get the idea and you learn this. But I do have a friend in that builds websites for like pretty cheap, and he hosts them. So I mean, if you want to message me, ask me his name. I'm pretty sure he'll hook you up with a good. He's the one that built mine or started it. From there, I've maintained it and add to it. So here is something. I have not published this yet. It's called How to Become Desirable in Your Network Marketing Business. It's a draft. It's going to be the next piece of content. But I'm going to open it up and we're going to go inside and take a look. First, we'll go to the visual tab. Now, the keyword I'm shooting for is becoming desirable in network marketing. So I put that in the title. All right, there's note number one for your keyword. Whatever your keyword you're trying to rank for, make sure you fit it into the title. The title doesn't have to be the keyword. It's just much better if your title contains that keyword. So if your title was weight loss shakes, the keyword was weight loss shakes, your title could be, how to find the right weight loss shake. So then your keyword's weight loss shake. Title, it helps tremendously. And all this is going to help you rank. I know there's a lot of people here who's going to make material that's going to rank. Anyway, you want to put your keyword into the title. And then, of course, you want to add your keyword a few times in the content, usually around just, 1 or 2% of the body needs to be the keyword. You need to put the keyword in there. Okay, keep that in mind. Keyword. So let me, I think on my slides here, that is the next step. I do believe the keyword research, we've covered it. Yes, keyword usage is what you focus on next. That's the thing. You also want to add the keywords to your tags. On WordPress, it's tags. It's over here on the right. You want to put those keywords in there. On Blogger, let me shoot over to Blogger. Go to post. They're not called tags. They're called, I think, labels. But you'll get the point. Yeah, labels. See, every blogging system lets you put tags or labels. It's basically the keyword. So if you're using Blogger, make sure you put your keyword. It'd be what weight loss shake, weight loss shakes, protein shakes, and all those related keywords. I would throw them in there, or up to 8 to 10 of them. On IBO, let me go to the PR tool, because that's what we all know. We can all use IBO. I know everybody here has got it. So if you don't use Blogger or WordPress, your only option would be to use IBO. But you need to consider, if you really, want to take your business further, consider getting better options, or should I say more powerful tools like WordPress and stuff like that, if you're going to create content. And IBO, there's the same thing, keywords. So when you write your content, weight loss shakes would go here. And of course, in the title. Whoops. Weight loss shake. So that's the tags. That's what it means by that. So you want to add your tags, make sure it's in the title, add it to your content a few times, make sure you mention it. These little, see how I've written these little sub headlines when like the information kind of changes. I put build a list. I talk about building a list. Prospecting. I talk about a little bit about prospecting, and all of it's on topic. Everything is covering the subject that I was writing about. So every now and then, I didn't do it in this one because the keyword is kind of, it's something that very few people look at. Just put it that way. Not many. Most people aren't even searching it in those terms. But I put it in there just in case somebody down the road does. This one isn't necessarily trying to rank this one. It's more or less to keep content consistent, which also helps you to rank by doing this every day. But and these little sub headlines, you can, if you put your keywords in those, I mean, I wouldn't do every one like weight loss shake, weight loss shake, weight loss shake. I wouldn't do that, but make sure, you know, at least one of them will get that keyword in there. That would be nice. Throw that keyword in there. So you got in the title and et cetera, et cetera. So that's how you use the keyword in your content. Now, the next one, quality content, that's step 3 when you're writing your content. And keep in mind, what are we writing the content for? We're writing it to get people to go to an offer, to get people to opt into something, to, you know, maybe you're writing a review about a system you use. Maybe, you know, whatever the content is for, you want to make, you know, the content quality. You don't want it to be all about buying and buying and buying and buy this and buy that. I see a lot of people that do that. They make it unbelievable. Because when I'm reading it, I read how great this thing is and how wonderful that, and I'm thinking, all right, they're an affiliate. They're just trying to make money. Hey, no shame. But, you know, it's hard for me to really believe, is that true? Or should I say, will I have those results? So you want to write quality content and keep in mind the person that's reading. Don't write what you want them to do, but instead write what it is you know they want to know. So if you're writing the weight loss shake, I wouldn't necessarily talk about purchasing it. Just talk about like what's in it, how you know, maybe some benefits of it, like you only have to take one of these instead of 2 of these a day. You know, it's got a little bit more of this than the other. So if you need more protein, this may be the right weight loss shake for you. You know, you're not talking about like buy now, get it while it's hot. Everybody's drinking the shake and nobody can say no. It tastes so good. Buy it now. That's not really good quality. And Google finds it like that, they'll, you know, get rid of it. So make sure the content is high quality, something that the reader really gets a lot of information from. Hey, and guess what? Most of them will not opt in, but you will still get way more people opting in when the content is actually good, you know, when it's actually teaching something. So that part there is up to you, because, you know, everybody's different. It depends on what you write about, and you got to use your brain on that one. But anyway, pictures. Here we go. Pictures. I'm going to show you a cool trick here that you got to know about pictures. When you add pictures, and unfortunately, IBO cannot do this because it uses a URL. It uses, if you've ever put a picture in an IBO press release, it wants a URL. You know, one good way to do it. Let me show you. I'll go over here. I may have to hit view post. Let me view post. Go right here. Get that picture. Put copy image address. Shoot over here. And 300 by 250, and boom. See, that picture's in my press release. URLs, which really nothing great. But here's something you can use. If that was a weight loss shake piece, I would put weight loss shake on the image description, giving it more authority. You know, whatever my keyword that I'm trying to rank for, I'm going to put it in with the images. Now, if you're using WordPress, what makes this so wonderful is, I'm going to hit add media. Let me just pull up my pictures here. Here's that picture. I'm going to click on it. See, when I created this picture, I created it on a website called canva.com. Awesome website. If you want to create really good images that are like yours, you don't have to worry about copyright, you know, somebody coming at you saying you stole my picture. You can go, you know, put your face on all kinds of stuff. It's called Canva, Canva.com. It's free. You can make all these cool images. I would highly suggest it. You can make really good images. Anyway, when you upload the picture to your files, you know how it has you change the name. Maybe I can go over here. Let me go to Canva and show you. Canva.com. Man, I love this website. It makes, I mean, I can make my blog look like so professional. And see, that's where I created my little MLM gateway review YouTube thumbnail. You can create thumbnails for your videos, pictures for your blogs, Facebook ads. Look, pictures for tweets. If you've been wondering how you're going to get an image for a tweet, no problem. Here you go. Anyway, I always use, let's see, go down here. There's a Tumblr banner, email header, YouTube channel, Twitter header, Google Plus photo, Etsy cover, all that stuff. I don't get into Etsy, but anyway, I always use this medium rectangle thing. I'm just going to show you as an example how when you build your image or you upload your image, and what we're going to do, we're just going to go with, I don't know, let's do a hand. You just type in hand. It'll pull up all the images it has for hand. Some of those, you know, they charge for, but they got a lot of free stuff in here. You can go through there and find a free image to use. As a matter of fact, let me just type in free. Maybe it'll be quicker. Maybe it'll get what I'm saying. Give me a free image. Here we go. Here's a free image. All right, there's a free image. I don't have to pay for it. Somebody's looking at it. That might be good for somebody with a travel MLM content, you know. That's the first thing I think of, a travel MLM. Would that not be cool? Wonder if anybody here is on travel. Anyway, let's download. Someone download high quality PNG, and then it downloads it. And when it does this, it's going to pull up, see right here, untitled design in blue. And what will I do? I'll call it weight-loss-shake. And now I've got, somebody's going to see that and they're going to be like, why is this a weight loss shake? It looks like somebody climbing mountains. Well, it's hard to explain. And it's a PNG. So bingo, look at that. And then when I load it up to my WordPress, it'll come out with that keyword in the thing, and Google sees that. And then I'll go in there and I'll put it in my title. You see over here to the right of the screen, title. I put my keyword, alternate text, keyword, description, keyword. Now caption, the reason I left it blank is so if I put it in the caption, it'll show it underneath the picture. You would be able to see it as the reader. I have done some like that, but I haven't done lately. And then this other is like, where do you want to put it? How big do you want it to be? But with pictures, I would highly recommend that you do 2 pictures per. I may only have, yeah, see, there's an image there. I made that. It was build a list. And see, I got, you know, made it look like a list with some names and email addresses. But there's 2 images there. So that's 2 pieces, 2 keywords, and it looks for that, and it sees, I see the keyword in the title, it's in the content, it's in the pictures, and of course, last, got so many windows open, I'm getting lost. The video. If you can put a video into your content, guys, it makes a world of difference because, number one, Google loves the video, all search engines. If you've got a video, it's going to automatically put you higher up the ladder just because you have a video. People would, click on videos more than they do suggestions without video. So it knows that, and you got a video, you're going to the top. Okay, so put a video, and I highly recommend that you start a YouTube channel. Record a video on the topic you're writing about. Like if you're doing, promoting a travel MLM or an offer, what's a good one? Like least ad space. I've been seeing that a lot on the traffic exchange. It all the time. I see it all the time. And I know it's not just one person. This is multiple people advertising it. And only one of them is going to get the commission, when I opt in, whoever I just so happen to opt into. But if I decided to look into it to see what it's about, and I Googled it, least ad space, whoever wrote some content and like talked about some of the ups about it, maybe some downs, how it's worked for them when it's done, and they were really good with their content, and they put a video in there and it's them talking, I would 9 times out of 10 sign up under them, because I'm learning about them, I'm getting to know who they are, they're giving me everything I want to know about it. And, of course, the video helped me to find them online in a Google search. But YouTube itself is the #3 search engine in the world. Sometimes #2. Google is #1. And then Yahoo or YouTube will be #2. So it only makes sense to have a YouTube channel putting content out on a daily basis. I know it's very hard to do it daily, but you should try. And if you can do it, you will absolutely make a fortune in our industry. If you were blogging every day, like especially with WordPress or a high demanded blogging platform like this, and you did it every day, you will be making a fortune. And it doesn't take as long as you may think. So get a YouTube channel. You be the one on the video. The more people that show their face and give their voice, and I know you may feel uncomfortable, but I'm telling you, if you do it, you're going to get much, much better results. I hate to hear my voice. I hate to see my face, but I do the videos anyway, and then I'll throw them. That's all that's missing from this is the video. Once I finish the video, by tomorrow, the video is going to go in there, and it's going to shoot the ranking of this way up. So if somebody did just wonder one day, how do I become more desirable in network marketing? I will be #1 because I've already searched it. See, what you can do if you go to Google and you search your keyword, let's try least ad space. Remember that, guys? And if you're, if you are somebody in that program, great. All right, so there you go. There it is. The actual website.com is #1. Welcome to, there it is. Here's a review. A review. Look at that. A review. Somebody did it. And then, of course, as always, the video. And the video always goes there. Look, there's 3 videos. They may be the only 3 people that ever made it. Who knows? As you see, not much came up, but if you got a video, you're going right there in that little area. The video always pops up around 4th or 5th. And if your keyword doesn't have a video, or let's say whatever you're trying to rank for, there's nobody with a video. If you put a video in it, boom, you go straight to the top, because that's the only video they can find on it. And they want to put a video there. Or you get what I'm saying? They're like, somebody make a video, please, so we can put it here. Be that one to make that video so it goes there. So anyway, you can always Google and on YouTube to actually find out. Let's go over to YouTube real quick. Let me show you something really, really cool. If I was to go over to YouTube We'll go over to my channel. Check this out. Here's my channel, 169 subscribers, 22,000, some blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. But let's go to search least ad space. Least ad space. And I'm showing you this. And look, see, it recommended review. So somebody's got that video out. Well, let's just do it without review. If I do that, it shows here. It says there's about 49,400 videos on least ad space. 49,400. I say that's not true. I say put quotation marks around least ad space. And remember this, you can write this down. This is ninja stuff, okay? Showing you some stuff that I've never told anybody. Now let's search it with quotations. Whoop. I say there's 1,150 videos of least ad space. There you go. You put keyword quotations around there, it pulls up the exact number of videos with that in the name. Least ad space, least ad space, least ad space. See, they all got the name in there. So you're only competing with 1,150 videos. A lot of people may think that's crazy, you know, that's a lot. And look at this guy, Richard Weberg, whatever. 3 months, he's almost got 2,000 views. You think that guy's selling some $7 commissions? Yes, he's making a lot of them. And it says I watched it, so I get it. That's the one that's on the opt-in page. So of course I've watched it because I've ran the traffic exchange. And see, YouTube, if you're using a YouTube video on your blog, you load it to YouTube, name your video the same as your blog. Every time somebody watches it on your blog or they watch it on IBO Toolbox, like if you put it in your press release, it gives it a view on YouTube. So it helps it to bump it up YouTube, search engine. Big deal, guys. So then the idea becomes, not only am I putting this video in my content, in my blog, I'm going to put this video on IBO Tube. I'm going to load it to IBO Toolbox. I'm going to, you know, put it on my capture pages. I want to put it on Blogger. I want to put it on Tumblr. I want to put it on Pinterest. I want to put it on Facebook. I might even run a Facebook ad to boost it, to get it more views. And if you did that, it builds up your authority on YouTube. Source views. Doesn't have to be watched directly from YouTube. So keep that in mind. And sometimes, hey, you get a hot video, it can take your blog post up to the top too. So anyway, there you go, the video. Now you know how to put your content together, because the next 4 steps, and see, that took 43 minutes, or near about 40 minutes. Steps that we're going to go through are about just what I just said, you know, getting it on Tumblr and all this. I want to show you some ninja stuff that, you know, most people don't even think of. I'm trying to, this week, focus on let's get the content built. Let's build it. Let's make it right. And then on the next one, we're going to start showing you how to get traffic to the content, because getting traffic to the content is going to make your content get traffic well after you're through working with it. And what I mean by that is you need traffic to rank. So, you know, the idea of this is to show you how to create something that stays online and pulls in tons and tons and tons of targeted visitors without having to like pay money and keep working. So anyway, guys, trying to think if there was anything else in here that might be important. The video thing, remember that next time you go to make a video, if you use quotations, bingo, you'll get the exact number. See, watch this, I'll show you something. Let's say Atlanta Whole Foods, all right, without quotation marks. Not that I am necessarily looking for that, but I'm going to put that in, and there it goes. Whole Foods, Atlanta, Georgia, hot pepper sauce company, Whole Foods. It says here about 17,600 results. But if I put quotation marks around, it'll give me the exact number of videos I will have to compete with. 9. That's it. And look at that. That's all, looks like all from the same event. So really all I got to do is go in there and make something good. I could probably right to the top. 48 views in a year. Not too bad. Anyway, I want to close out YouTube. All right, so we're back over here to WordPress. And remember, in Bloggers, the same way. Here, I'll go over real quick just to help you. Let me make sure there's no other steps here. Oh, the links. That's right. I'm so glad I thought of that, because here's a huge thing most people do not know, and this is ninja to the bone. And yeah, no follow. See, okay, here's the thing. When Google is searching your content, I want to show you. Here's a good example. This is WordPress, remember, but no matter what, you can do this on anything. However, I'm sorry, but IBO Toolbox press release will not do this. And I have contacted them. I have directly contacted IBO support, seeing if they could work out a way to where we could start doing this and doing other things like up here in your title. See, it's got the keyword in the URL. That helps tremendously to rank. IBO Toolbox, you do not get the keyword in your URL. If you notice, you'll get like IBO press release /153407. It's not the keyword, so that hurts. And you've noticed that IBO's got that post out saying, you know, they're studying the SEO, and they're going to work to make these press releases get more traffic and actually rank better. Well, that's the thing. Keyword in your URL. Blogger, you can do it. It automatically does it. It puts the keyword in there, and then it puts something in it. Let's see. But I want to remember, you have to, no matter what your blogging platform is, all of this works the same. Remember that. I think it's this window, edit post. There we go. All right, so I want to go down here to the bottom, and you'll see in my blog post here, the next one that's going to be published, I've got 4 links right here at the bottom, and I put another one up there at the top. And see how those links, boom, it's got my affiliate link in there. But that's the idea with your content. You know, you make references. If you mention something that you're an affiliate of, you put a link to it. All right, well, let's just look at this one here. Prospect here, prospect. All right, there's the MLM Recruit on Demand system. But what I'm going to do with that link, if I put a link in my content, when the bots go searching, what they will do is they'll start at the top, and they'll see the title, got the keyword in it. Okay, this might be relevant for our readers. See, they're trying to give their reader what they believe will be the best content for them. It'll see the keyword in there a couple of times. It'll see it behind the images there that, you know, the reader can't see. There's the key. Oh, this might be what that reader's looking for. Oh, here's a link. Well, once it sees that link, it shoots over to MLM Recruit on Demand, and it will not read the rest of my blog. So if I've got a picture or a video, it doesn't know it. It never got that far. If you put a link in your content, once the bots hit that link, they leave. So that's why you'll see in a lot of my content, Like on IBO, if I'm planning on ranking it, that doesn't mean every press release I write, I try to rank. Of them is just to get leads and, to do a little work and to get some credits. You know how that is. Everybody's guilty of it. But every now and then, I will write a press release to promote my main website, and I'll put a link at the bottom. Not in my early days, but now I do. That way, Google will read all of that content before seeing the link and going to my website, giving my website a vote because there's this press release leading to it. So you want those links like this MLM Recruit on Demand that sends the bots to that site. Well, if your site is linked in other people's content, that's what you call backlinks. And I'll show you how to get thousands of them in a couple of weeks. But that's the importance of backlinks. They're like votes. But I don't want it to leave my content. So in WordPress, you would go over to the text format, which is the HTML kind of deal. You can do that in Blogger. You just put it in HTML format. IBO used to, but now I have not been able to find a way to pull it up in HTML. This new way of doing it, preview, insert. There's no way to pull it up in HTML. Not that if somebody knows how to do it, if there's a way to do it, I would love to know. I would really, so please contact me and tell me. But as of now, it's not there. So let's go. Well, here's some links right here. See, I got build a list with the most responsive software. Here's my link. If you look in there, you'll find a link. It's got that href, which means where's it going? And then it shows that. It's got my ID and affiliate number. Naturally, that was the end of the link. But I came in here into HTML and I added this little part right there. I added that. I put that in. I typed that into the link. If you look at the link, and you need to write this down, I'll be real slow with this because this is what tells the bots from Google, stay on my content, do not follow the link. That's why it's no follow. It says, okay, I'm not going to leave this page, and it'll read the next one, and bam, I got another no follow. So basically, all of those links are dead to the search engine, if that makes sense. So you can see it there in blue. This is the code. If you're using LinkedIn, LinkedIn has places to write articles. They automatically REL no follow in it. Okay. As a matter of fact, I might be able to, I think I may have just found a way to do it on IBO. I don't know, but let me try it. Let me erase that image. First, let me give you the code. I'm getting too ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Let me give you the code. All right, this is what you put in. It's REL, lowercase letters, in case you can't see. REL equal, and then you got the equal sign, quotation, no follow, end quote. And where you'll put it is at the end of your link after the quotation. You'll want to put a space between it. REL equals, in quotation, no follow. If you're having a hard time seeing that or understanding that, send me a message on IBO Toolbox and I'll give you an example format. It's really, really simple once you've done it once. It's one of those things, once you do it, you got it. But it's kind of ninja stuff. A lot of people just don't know this. But if you go in and you pull your link up, you'll see if it's a non-follow link or not. On LinkedIn, like I said, on LinkedIn, because see, they're a huge website and they know what they're doing. They know by opening up everyone, they're going to get a lot of bad content. So to keep from hurting their website, make any link you put in your content a no-follow link. That way, the bots, it won't hurt their website ranking. So what you want to do on LinkedIn is, if you have a blog like WordPress, Blogger, or something like that, you want it to be a follow link. You want to remove the no follow, because LinkedIn with such high authority will rank very good. If you start writing your content on LinkedIn, it starts to really rank. And maybe put a link to your press release back on IBO, and then go into LinkedIn and make it a no follow link by simply finding your link and inspecting it, and then taking that part out. You would erase the REL equals no follow. It may be able to do it here. Well, all I got to do to give you an example is, first I'll do it like this. Here's my link, HTTP. Well, let me make that bigger than that. Come on, we are on a screen share here. Let's do 18. All right, HTTP equals jcarden.com. I'm going to go in here and put HTTP jcarden.com. I'm just making a link here, guys. Always do new window, because that'll, look at that. Then let me erase this part. All right. If I highlight it, right click, insert edit link. Let's insert table. I don't understand that, but let's see, edit link. That's all it is. See, I could put maybe my keyword in there, right there, you know, but I need to inspect element. So you know what? I'll shoot over to LinkedIn real quick and explain it. I was hoping IBO did it, but this is something I've discovered. Nobody taught me this. I actually figured it out on my own, just because I was determined to get a follow link off LinkedIn. So my website's getting backlinks from the number 11 website in the world. Okay, the more links coming to your website from these big websites really rank it high. So yeah, we want all we can here. Let's go to publish a post. It may be I need to go to one of my old posts that's already published. Here we go. Your post. Those are all old. Where was that at? Home. Let me go back home. This is the home page. Oh, I can go to my, yeah, let me go to my profile. That's where I can access. I really got to update my here we go. There's the email. That's the latest one. I did that last week, sometime like at the end of the week last week. MLM Gateway review. Oh, somebody's liked it, and that's great. I don't think it was me this time either. Let me go down here and find the link to this. Here it is. All right, look at this. The full gateway. All right, the reason I've got that link there, that's to jcarden.com. All right, if we click it, it'll take me to my website. But what we want to do is right click. You know, hey, let's just say you're trying to get some backlinks to your press release, right? Or to your WordPress or to your blogger. It's what you do. Write an article on LinkedIn, throw it in there, and then inspect. Down here at the bottom, hit inspect. It's going to bust open this little side window here. And it's going to see, and there it is. REL equals no follow. Let's see. Hold on. They may have somehow got me here. Let's see. I'm trying to, with this webinar running, it's running a little slow. REL, I just highlighted there. Shoot. Let me try this again. It's very difficult. Backspace. There we go. Now we're going. I'll just hit the forward button since it ain't wanting to work with me. Hit erase that. Now let me Let me go hit save or update. Where's update? Update. I may not be able to update it. That may have been where I messed up last time. I got the REL. I got it into a into a follow, and see now that it's a follow link. When the bots read this, they go to my website because that's what I want them to do. I want them to go to where I want the traffic. I want them to go to the offer, to the website, to whatever it is I want to rank. That's where I want the bots to go. So LinkedIn automatically makes them no follow, which is smart on their part. It protects their website. So I need to save it somehow, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that right now. Maybe not. Or is that it? No, that's, you get the idea here. So anyway, all you'd have to do is save it from there, you know, update it or whatever. So that's how you take that out. You just go to it and take it out. Then I got another link down there that goes directly to my landing page. I could care less if that's a follow. I don't care. I'm not trying to rank my actual affiliate page. I'm trying to rank my website. So my website, this first link, I want it to be a following. This one right here, I don't care. It doesn't matter because it's not going to get there anyway because it's going to go over to my website. So there you go. The no follow links. Make sure you put no follow links unless, you know, think about it. If you're writing content and you want more backlinks, then you want them to be follow. If you're working on the piece of content that you're trying to rank, if you know, because in order to rank content, you've got to decide you want it to rank. You can't just let me write something and maybe it will, maybe it won't. You have to say this is the piece that's going to rank, and you've got to work it and build it to do that. That is how you do it, because ranking your content, it's not that hard. I've explained everything on how to do it and to give you the best possibilities ever. And then, of course, the PS here, guys, have some calls to action. Hint, hint. This is just a little off tip. The PS is a call to action itself. And let's go over here to go back to visual. And this is where you want to put your call to actions for the best possible results. All right. Number one, when I put the video in, I may have done it on the LinkedIn. No, probably not, because I don't want a link below it, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, and that's a no follow link, so we're good. But anyway, usually if you put a video in it, put you a call to action that is similar to the video. You'll see all your top experts and earners doing that. They put it below the video. That little link right there will get a lot of love. You can put one at the very top, which is like kind of off subject, like, you know that the reader is interested in knowing about this website, MLM Gateway. So I could be, you know, I could put something in there to start a free account, you know, go here and then get into the content. You know, it works there too. On my WordPress, I have a plugin, so I can change it up to say whatever I want, but if I was to click on my latest review, let's see, does it show it to me? Probably not, because it's my plugin. Anyway, it'll put a little box. If I'm not logged in, I'll see this little box that says, hey, you know, whatever, you haven't been here for a while, who you are, and it gives a different message depending on the last time you've been here. It's not going to show it to me, but that's one of the cool things about WordPress is you can make your blog so smart. It can recognize people when they come and say, hey, you haven't been here in 3 weeks. Why don't you check out my new offer? You see what I'm saying? If they come every day, it'd be like, thanks for coming back again today. That plugin knows that viewer. So, and now look, I wrote this on August 7th, guys. Look over at my social shares, and I'm not doing this, okay? I'm not sitting here liking my own Facebook. One of those is me. So there's 79 Facebook likes on the MLM Gateway that I wrote on August the 7th. I got 4 plus 1, so 3 plus 1s because I did one. It doesn't show Tumblr. There's no telling. I don't know. It's not, near as big as Facebook. Go away. Look at that. I get mad at my own pop-up. 15 LinkedIn shares. No delicious saves. Oh, that hurts. We got to get one in there. I should have saved it. I haven't. No, that's right. I have not liked or done any of that because I would have one save on delicious. So it's about to go up. When I like it, it'll be 80, it'll be 5, it'll be 17, 1, and 12. 12 pins. I've had 12 pins. I don't know how many tweets or because it doesn't count. And we're going to get into that. I want to show you how to do that tonight because there's so much here. But I think I did cover everything now. I know I got into some deep stuff. If you're not very familiar with writing content, I highly suggest that you start. Start writing. That's the first steps. Just start writing. Come back to this as you write and go over it. And take it one step at a time. The best way to do it is to write those down so you know how to keep up. Add your call to actions. Usually I like to put a PS, put a 1 under the video and 1 at the top. And throughout the text, I can add some links. And of course, I got a pop-up. I've got like 5 call to actions on my website. So guys, that is how you create the content. The next steps are going to be, and we'll go over, we might be able to get to most of them all at once because the content creation is the toughest one. Duplication and the other 4 steps, we might be able to get through all of those or at least the next 2 steps next week. And then on week 3, I'll show you the promoting